Alright, hello my fellow YouTubers. It's a little hard to do with one hand, but let me show you what I was doing. So there's my transmitter. There's my spark gap. This is my receiving coil. This receiving coil, I wound this with the same resonant frequency as my transmitter. And coming out of the transmitter, I'm 7,500 volts on an NST. Going into my capacitor bank. I got all 14 bottles running. I'm tapped in here about 2, 4, 6 turns out. I have the bottom of the secondary coming to this capacitor, to this side of the capacitor right there. And then on this side of the capacitor, I have going to earth ground. And then over here, I have my receiving coil. And the top of this receiving coil, this wire here, was going over to my top load. And if you noticed that when I touched the top load, the light bulb went off. But when I wasn't touching the light bulb, the top load and just the light bulb was leaning on the light bulb. But the light bulb was lighting all out in here. And the bottom of this secondary, or this receiving coil, goes to my air capacitor. And then out of my air capacitor back to earth ground. And it's a separate earth ground than what I have. I got one earth ground right there. That's the transmitter. And that's my receiving coil ground. Even though they're about a foot apart, still ground. And then here on my air capacitor, I can vary this, and as I couldn't do it while I was adjusting, while I was moving, but I could vary this and get the light bulb to light up brighter. And usually as I move around the field, I have to adjust the air capacitor. There's a lot of variances going on in this whole thing, but I wanted to show you guys how I'm moving along on picking up power across the room. And it all starts off with building coils that are in resonance. If the coil here was one of these other coils, I could have made the adjustments to fine-tune those through capacitance. So you guys, you have a good day, and thanks for watching.